Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to a little bit more of Oxygen Not Included. So we screwed up a little bit of our stuff here and I'm going to go ahead and start fixing that. So we're going to go ahead and actually lock this door here. I don't mind there being a door there, we might find another way around that eventually or something like that. But we are going to go ahead and move out some of this stuff here. I'm going to move the sink to this side and I'm eventually going to get rid of this fire pole here. We're going to go ahead and also have a ladder down like that. We're going to cancel this thing. Get that ladder down to ground level here. And then we're going to get rid of this fire pole here. Now I can actually start hitting the deconstruct on this. I tried doing this the other way, where I deconstruct it using the deconstruct thing. It deconstructs the pipe behind it as well, unfortunately, so sort of want to do it this way. And we can deconstruct this, and we also needed to actually build a new bed. So we'll go ahead and build a cot over here, and we also want to build a cot over here. Perfect. Go ahead and put a pneumatic door down there, even though this isn't really cleared out properly for a room yet. Can do that even. Alright, so all of this stuff needs to get done here. We're just going to let our guys go. We're going to do this quickly again here. I'm not too concerned about doing this the slow way. But seems like things are going along just fine. So yeah, now if we've got this going in this sort of way here, people will probably be traveling things in the right direction here for what I'm looking for. Might as well also build our showers. No reason not to. I'm not entirely sure when people use showers in this game, but I think that should be fine right now. This area over here is also pretty much primed. I can probably cut through this. Get this farm area expanded just a little bit. I can even turn this into a proper farm zone now by putting in pneumatic doors here. So do like that. And then we can also go ahead and add in this tile here. And that should make this into proper sort of farm. Alright, for research we want to continue with that. I think at this point in time I really want to get some of that electricity going. Like we're starting to see like we're running out of electricity pretty quickly here. So getting better batteries as well as a real generator at some point in time would probably be smart here. So power regulation, internal combustion. Can't really do too much with much else, but we could actually do something with natural gas potentially. Have got quite a lot of it apparently. Alright, so this will get us access to this oxygen, which should start flowing in here, but the more important thing, we'll eventually need to sort of cut this off here. Where's this natural gas coming from? Serious, I have no idea. So yeah, this whole area should become a room. I can go ahead and use this to put in the farming station. Just put it up here. No reason not to. And we can actually start getting rid of these guys. We can deconstruct that. We can deconstruct this. And we can deconstruct this here. And deconstruct this here. And that should all be, you know, relatively okay. This thing can actually stay here since we'll probably be using it around this area anyway. I wonder why this guy's doing like 80 kilograms of sandstone at a time here. Like, what else is he carrying? Is there a reason he's doing it that way? Oh well. So this area should be converted into a farm. Got some of that research done again already, which is nice. We could do omelet, set that to forever. Also, I need to actually get our fridge area set up here properly. So let's do this. We'll get rid of this thing, and then we can move some of these across here. We can also go ahead and move these here. And this room's going to get shortened a little bit because of this little sort of hallway for the ladder. But, you know what, that's fine. Oh, we got a rush past the doors here. We might be missing some... No, it looks like people are using these toilets and these sinks properly. Yeah, so no barracks bonus for Gossman tonight, but that's fine. And we need to actually switch this up so that this is a barracks as well. One of these guys a billion miles away from his room, so we need to sort that out, make sure everything's running a little bit more efficiently here, but for now this is kind of okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this thing. Hit up our furniture here. Build another mess table here instead. And once this gets done, I'm going to actually move it so that we've got a little bit more elsewhere. Alright, get that done. Might need like even a second floor or something like that for our mess room. Which we don't really have the ability to do, so I could just have a second mess room, I guess, potentially. We're going to have this set to all sections, set it to priority 9, and we're going to get this thing deconstructed. So they should eventually just move everything into this one, and that should be fine. I've only apparently got like 8 kilograms of food somehow, but oh well. Get that across there. We can also go ahead and build this here. Alright, and that looks like that should be our ability to build coal. Which, if we want to build a coal generator, probably around down here would be good. Actually, I should also do this. So let's figure this out. 3, 4, so just under that lip there. So here. Bit unfortunate, but that should be fine. I'll guess that little bit of food that we want over there. Alright, so let's check here. This is now a mess hall. Perfect. We've got one unassigned mess table. That's okay. We've got some room for more mess tables over here. And I can actually just build an egg cracker. Wow, this thing's huge. Jeez. Really? Alright, well, we'll see. So yeah, I feel like I kind of want to get more bathrooms and stuff like that built pretty soon here. Because it feels like that's something that you want to have a bunch of outside of greenhouse. Is this not a greenhouse? Let's see here, greenhouse. 96 tiles. This one is 122 tiles. Oh, that's why. Okay, so I have to do something to shrink down this room a little bit here. So we do that, and we do this. That's going to mean like a double floor up here, or it's going to mean like a weird position for a floor, but should be okay. Other than that, we can also, I think, build tiles like this here, and I think that actually makes this place smaller as well. So we're just trying to shrink down the size of this room as much as we can do until this is like the right sized area room. Which should be, this should be enough, I think. Oh, and there they go. Do that. So is this now, yeah, it's now a greenhouse. So this is going to be better for our crops and stuff like that. We can plant stuff in there and have it work out a little bit better. We can also go ahead and put down farm tiles like that. What the hell are you, what are you doing? We have this guy going all the way up to the top there and then just like running off again. Maybe he was trying to do power, maybe? Oh, there's a shine bug that just... Just gonna have to attack this guy like right on sight here. Okay, in any event though, we've got power now. Got the ability to build power now. I think we'll build our coal generator for now, like here. And then we'll build a couple jumbo batteries. Or apparently just one jumbo battery for now. Alright. So it looks like I'm out of copper. Or rather, I don't have enough copper for that project. Let's see where I can find some more. We're not seeing great sources of copper. I already sort of knew that when I got into this mess. I think we just have to platform across this way. Probably also want to go ahead and build our fire pole across like this as well. Actually, there's way more fire pole that I need to build. Because I also want to get this, but I also want to get a fire pole down here. And for that, I need copper. Okay, maybe if I get like a shipment of copper, that would actually be really good about now. Some copper over here. Could dig up into that. Sort of behind water, really. You know, you'd think that all this extra steam in here would like just turn this into a ridiculously like pressurized area where it's going to murder us all or something like that. Which probably is true, actually. It's probably exactly what's going to happen. Let's cancel these. There we go. Alright. Well, we've got someone coming in already. Hopefully it's actually just a bunch of copper. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have got +7 decorator. I'm gonna definitely get the copper instead, though. So like, that's absolutely serendipitous. Alright, so copy setting there. Get this all across there. Get this all across there. Perfect. Oh, we've got some Bristle Blossom coming in. Fantastic. That'll get our kilocalories out of the shithole because we are in a pretty bad spot as far as food goes. The thing about Bristle Blossom is that I don't think you get, like, it doesn't automatically replant all the time. I've seen these things go down in terms of how many seeds I've got and how many crops I've got and stuff like that, so I'm not sure. But, things are looking pretty okay right now. How come? Oh yeah, we've got a couple seats missing here. Alright, do that. I need to get the stuff like, oh yeah, we've got a food shortage apparently. 5,000 something kilocalories. That's what I was talking about, like I'm kind of not in a great spot. We'll set this guy, we want to attack him. Just eat him tomorrow. Actually, there's a bunch of food that's just sitting up here because like they left it there. And this Bristle Blossom should grow up pretty quickly, so maybe that'll be okay. Like, I don't really know. Oh, we got someone with food poisoning. Well, you know what? That'll probably be okay in this case here. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, they look like an absolute zombie right now, but you know what? Zero stress, so it does slow them down a lot, so there is that. How did all this natural gas get in here? Alright, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and cut this out here. Alright, and we got ourselves another power source. I do also want to get more batteries built, though. Let's uproot this. Can't build this until that gets built, so gonna have to wait a little bit. Could do some algae terrariums down here now. Feels like it's getting to that point. The brutal distance to this thing is kind of a bit much, so I might build another one. Especially like down here, it's already kind of in that state of why not. But with our new battery setup, we should have power for a lot longer. Still have got Gossman up here, like, running the treadmill, but, you know, that's fine. So this thing makes it so that, like, Bristle Blossom grows way, way faster, the, like, farmer thing, so it's pretty useful, but it's not hugely, hugely beneficial. Not as beneficial as you would automatically think. I'm going to build a couple of those there. I'm going to build a little pond for dirty water down here. And we're going to have it the ladder, just in case. Put the one tile, like, over here. Alright. So we got our dudes working on a full set of projects now. We're up to 22,000 kilocalories now. Should be less likely to get food poisoning at this point in time just because we've now got refrigerated food, and it should be perpetually refrigerated at this point in time. So we won't have that problem of it, like, going foul or whatever the hell. Oh, and some people are even taking showers. Yeah, and it looks like this is all working out really well. Perfect. Our coal generator here is still working away as it should be. Looks like our batteries are all unfortunately full, which, yeah, a little bit not great since we were at, like, maximum capacity for power for the time being, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so with all this going on, I should probably pop into our supercomputer here and check what I can do for research right now. I don't necessarily feel like I need, like, power regulation right now. Like, what does this do? Next buildings can be run through walls and floor tiles. What's the difference between, like, this thing? Conductive wire. What's the difference between this and regular wire, I wonder? Plastic. Well, I'm going to actually go with ranching for right now, and then animal control. So, let's actually go all the way to gourmet meal preparation here. Just in case. Alright, so these things are set up here. This all just needs to get dug out and everything like that. Everyone has to sort of hold their breath in this place. One of the big reasons I've been doing this is like I can see like the other gases starting to make their way up here, and I don't really want a lot of those other gases up here. So, kind of important. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of muckroot. It's a shame you can't really do anything about muckroot. Like, it just sort of is muckroot, and then they eat it and they complain about it being gross because it's kind of not great, but it is helping bring up our number of kilocalories in this base by amounts. I saw it drop down by like 1,000 or whatever, but not too sure what the hell sparked that. So I might eventually want to get like another version of this thing, but for now this is okay. Yeah, so this is what he's doing here. He's like spraying fertilizer onto these bristle blossoms and making them grow like some amount faster. And just make some more using fertilizer here. Polluted air near the compost heap. He's a farmer. He should be pretty good about that sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, so this thing's chugging away. It is like at putting us past maximum capacity still for electricity. So I'm going to even cut my way across here. I'm going to even build more batteries. I feel like that's probably the smart move here. This is where we got like our copper mine, basically. Been forced to build a copper mine up here. All our oxygen just immediately like jumped up to this room, unfortunately, but oh well, it happens. It's getting us closer and closer to the surface. Starting to see stuff like abyssalite and polluted water and little cells there, but it's not really a huge deal. But we have got this little pond now, so I can go ahead and bottle emptier up here. And we'll just dump our polluted water down here instead of over here. I'll set it to equal priority, so it's like 9 as well. And that way, if they're here, they're going to use this one instead of the other one. And this algae can sort of keep doing stuff. As this stuff turns to oxygen, it'll push up this way, and these heavier gases will push down. I do feel like I need to use mesh tiles around here, though. Mesh tile takes a long time to build, unfortunately. Alright, yeah, we had like a food shortage and then suddenly just tons of food for some reason, so pretty happy about that. Looks like we did end up killing that little guy because we got a bunch of slabs of meat all over the place. Why are people just eating like a quarter of their meal and just slamming the rest of it onto the floor? I don't really get it. Oh well. So we do need a decorator at this point in time, like pretty soon would be pretty good, but yeah, our base, pretty nice now. Like this is the kind of place where you would want to potentially live if you were a slime-based duplicant. And we can go ahead and also add in all those extra batteries I was talking about here. Oh god, why? Alright. So we can get rid of the hamster wheel pretty soon here. I'm not sure why our power actually dropped down to near nothing. Could be because the battery got covered with the sand here, but not 100% sure about all that. Yeah, copper ore is used for these mesh tiles here, which is not brilliant, but I want to make sure that there's a lot of gas diffusion around this area here. They're picking up dirt from our weird that stuff, which is not brilliant, but whatever. Alright, let's get some more storage bins. We'll get some storage bins actually down here. This I'm not 100% sure I'm going to turn into like rooms or anything like that, so we can actually go ahead and use like storage here. You know what, actually I'm going to cancel the rest of these. I'm going to cancel all the rest of these. There we go. And this looks like it should be okay to run again. Do I not have any coal left? That sounds surprising. What does it count as? Raw mineral? Filtration medium liquid consumable ore? Coal. We do have coal. Interesting. Insufficient resources. Okay, well, we kind of have full batteries for the time being anyhow. What we need to do is just let hatches eat stuff, and that sort of turns stuff into coal, so we could also mine for it, of course. It's not really the most effective way to do this. Set this to 9. Now then, we had some hatches running around there, and they should still be eating stuff, so... Oh, wow, we're already to the end of the episode for today. Alright, curative tablets, or we could get someone who's good at suit wearing. I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna reset this, because this guy's absolutely atrocious, and I don't really think I care about curative tablets, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna just do something to get, like, something useful-ish, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna reset. Okay, and we've got someone who's got ranching, so I don't really know if I really want to do ranching or anything like that anytime soon, but let's give it a go, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we need to figure out where this little dupe is going to live, and I think just above the generator sounds like a good place for you to live on the mesh nonsense that we've got going down there. Sounds good. Or we could actually just do this. This sounds more sensible, honestly. We can also go ahead and add in a pneumatic door over there for you. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have someone who's popped in, has smelled the flowers of our colony, because that's what's right beside there. And we're unfortunately going to have to pick farming here, and then move into critter ranching that way. So that's not really great, but it is how we're going to be doing it. You can also sometimes get ones that are like 3 and 3. I'm not going to give them the hat. They don't deserve the hat until they get their proper specialization, but we do want them to get their bonuses there. So this generator here, it's a little bit filled with stuff there. I'm going to actually get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. Since we don't need this generator anymore. Alright, cool. So, we got all this built. We're going to go ahead and get this all cleared out right now. No, I'm going to build the floor. No, I can't until this is all cleared. Let's uproot all the stuff first, I guess. Uproot that. Just uproot all of this so I can get a floor in so I can cut out the other stuff as well. Alright. So, that is how we're going to basically be our episode for today. We've gotten a decent amount of interesting things done here. I do want to end up with more lavatories at this point in time. Like, that's something that I feel like I want to build pretty much now. You can see them sort of heading into them, using the stuff as is necessary. So, this is working out, like, basically perfectly. People are sort of, like, watching each other shower, which is super creepy. But, you know what, other than that, it's okay. Not too far right now from their sort of beds and everything like that. It's taking some people a little while to get to their cots. But, yeah, we got long commutes. Sort of knew that. But, yeah, things are working out relatively okay here. But in any event, we're going to call this an episode for now. I hope you found this one enjoyable. And, of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.